Hey guys, this is Kyle Kelly from Kelly's Port taking you through a 1998 Chris Craft 320 Express. This is a brand new listing here. I'm sure you guys are all aware of the Chris Craft name, one of the very first manufactured wood boats in the industry. Continued in the fiberglass builds as well, and again, to this day, they're very well known for having a very high quality boat. It's a nice boat. This particular 320 Express is a very clean one. I kind of like the layout in this 320 Express. It's kind of like a center helm setup, but it's got some cool, neat features to it. First and foremost, you got a big extended swim platform here in the back here, plenty of room for coving out, hanging out and relaxing in the back of the boat. But as you can see, what's nice about this boat is they do have a center walkthrough, which I like because a lot of manufacturers, you have to have a side walkthrough there, and it really cuts into the cockpit space on both sides. So this boat has a big, huge cockpit inside of it with lots of seating, lots of stowage. We've got designated stowage here for a cooler, stowage underneath the L-shaped seat over here in this corner, and then you've got a center helm. Again, I like this because so many times you'd be off to one side of the boat or the other. To me, in the center, it's kind of like a center console boat where you've got a lot more control, easier docking. Speaking of easier docking, something that does make this boat unique is you do have the full bow thruster on the boat, which is pretty fancy. Not necessarily that you need it, but if you've ever had one before, it's pretty fancy stuff. Again, side walkthrough to the center walkthrough in the windshield here for the forward lounging area up there, where we've got a spotlight and a windlass. As far as power goes in the boat, what's unique about this as well, it's a twin 5.7 Volvos 350, but what's nice about it, it is a stern drive boat. So many times you get in these size boats, they're going to be like a V drive, which I personally don't care for, just from the standpoint of the fuel efficiency and noise and stuff like that. These are a lot nicer. Big windows down here for your aft cabin. We'll get down there in a second. We get a nice big sink here and a nice full size, what is this, fridge or an ice box here. Looks like a little ice box over here in the corner. And VHF radio, kind of the basics. Stepping down inside here, you've got a very nice cabin arrangement. So if you're looking for either a day boat or an overnighter, you got some nice features. You got a fixed berth up here, some U-shaped seating over here in the corner with a drop-in and fill-in to fill in for another sleeper, and then a nice big full-size mid-cabin with some great headroom up in the top up here. So a lot of people have been utilizing some of these mid-cabins in the back, but you've got a fixed berth. And then down here we've got a nice big full-size freezer and fridge. Stovetop should be here, I believe. Sink as well over here in the corner, which is nice. Again, generator, air condition, the whole 9 yards, and then you've got a fully usable head with the manual flush head. And overall, guys, the boat is extremely clean. Only couple things I noticed. Again, the interior, I mean, I hate to use the term flawless, but I mean, it's very clean. I did not see anything. I saw some slight discoloration on some of the vinyl here, and then there were a couple small chips, but again, small. The only thing that I would say is it probably is getting close to due for a bottom paint, which again, that's associated a lot of times with the purchase price on a cruiser. But a little bit of a crack or chip here. Let's see, it was down here, two little spots here and here, and then we've got, I believe there are two spots over on the port side. Reason for selling the boat, they were home based at Lake of the Ozarks for a time period. Now they've taken another job that's going to get them traveling a lot, so they're looking for like a trailable cruiser. So a little spot here, another spot there. So it might even be a potential, if you do have a smaller cruiser that would be trailerable, it might be an opportunity for a trade or work something out from there. But again, Kyle Kelly from Kelly's Port taking you through a 1998 Chris Craft 320 Express. You can catch us online if you're not already. That's www.kellysport.com. That's KELLYSPORT.com. You can email us at sales@kellysport.com, or you can catch us here at the Marine at 573-348-4700 here at Kelly's Port, where we ask you to buy the best and only cry once. Thanks for your time.